Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Of course, I was just gonna pull a few cards and then I pulled a bunch and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a reading. So this is a twin flame update, divine masculine check-in, however you wanna call it. So let's see what's going on with the energies. I have my new deck. It's called Just for Today, Tools for Raising Your Vibration. So it says, today I recognize that people do the best they can, and sometimes love does not look like love, but if another soul forces us to be the best version of ourselves, even if they didn't show us love, they showed us how to cultivate self-love. Okay? I will explain what I feel from these three cards. Today I find three things I am grateful for, and I repeat these things throughout the day. Gratitude creates abundance and blessings and raises my vibration and the vibration of those around me. Today, I release the need to control or understand things I cannot understand. I surrender my confusion to a higher force and allow myself to live in peace and keep my thoughts simple and high vibrational. So I feel what this is saying is like you kind of have two choices. You could see your twin flame journey as this painful, sad, yes, we have shadows that they reflect back to us. Yes, we have things that they have hurt us and made us look at these painful parts of ourselves, and they have made us feel the deeper wounds within us, right? But we also can look at it as something we're grateful for, as this journey that's forever unfolding, that if we can learn all these lessons of surrendering, of believing, of having gratitude for all the things being shown to us, for all the ways we've been forced to rise up to a different vibration, all of the things we let go of for the sake of this connection, we can raise to a higher level, okay? So from the Divine Domestic Soul Connections, from Angelic Revelation, we have, you are my muse. If you only knew how much you have inspired me, darling, you are my masterpiece. I wish I could let go of fear to tell you and show you how much you inspire me. So this could be from both parties to each other, okay? I always look out for you because I love you unconditionally. I try to warn you about fake people with bad intentions who are out to manipulate and use you. It cuts deep because you seem to trust everyone over me. Now, to me, I see this as the need to control, okay? And of course, we all want to do this. We all want to protect our masculine. We want to have our desired outcome. We want to be able to show them. We want to be able to awaken them. But the thing is, we have to surrender on this journey. It's a lesson we're continuously being told, okay? I realized I can't run from you because you are deep within me. This is a beautiful one. We are one and eternally connected. When I run, I am actually running from myself. When you have shown me in the mirror the reflection of what I don't like about myself and what I must heal. If you're a twin flame, you are mirroring souls with this person, okay? And when that person is running from you, I feel this person's having a slight awakening. They realize they're running from themselves. If they don't realize that now, that will be apparent to them at some point. So we have something about running there. We also have stroll getaway. This I thought was very interesting. So we have Knight of Pentacles, which is about a slow moving energy, and then we have stroll. So to me, I feel between these three tarot cards, we have the Star, which is Aquarius energy, but it's also healing, it's feeling distant, but it's also this transmutation, okay? It's transforming what fell apart to something beautiful, okay? It's nurturing, it's loving. So I feel the Star energy is coming alive in both parties. I feel like if we can focus on that and not the lack of movement with this Eight of Wands reversed, that things aren't moving as fast as we want, but they are moving. They're strolling along, okay? If we could just surrender to this slow moving process and trust that it's teaching us patience, okay? And not want to, because we have getaway here, and then we have, I got 10 of Sorrow, evacuation. So I feel like a lot of people on the journey right now may just be, you know what, I'm done. I just can't do this anymore. I want out. I'm not a twin flame. I don't want to wait anymore. I can't do this. I'm evacuating the scene. I want to get away. I want to cut this connection off. This person doesn't mean anything to me. F them. We got to keep the hope and the faith and the belief here, okay? We got to believe in the stars, in the cosmos, in the beauty of this connection, even the painful parts. And when you're in pain, that doesn't mean you got to get away from that feeling. Just lean into that emotion, allow yourself to cry, give yourself that nurturing, okay? Because 10 of sorrow is like the most sorrow you could have. It's just like a pouring emotion here, and a lot of you guys could be feeling that right now. We have seahorse, past lives, okay? So this is a deep soul connection. There's things coming up from past lives that could be really painful right now, all right? Now we do have karmic partner and torn for my poetic confessions. How do I leave the one I'm with? How do you and I fix what we broke? I'd make the right choice if I was more woke. And then we have karmic partner. There's another I chose to be with. There's something with them that keeps me bound. Hopefully you're there when I come back around. And I know my subscribers are like, F that, I'm not waiting. It's not about waiting. It's about surrendering, okay, to whatever is, all right? We've got, and if your person doesn't have a karmic partner, it just could be karmic things that they have to sort out in this meantime. And, you know, they're torn because a part of them feels like you won't let them just do it. If you let them just do it, they can eliminate this torn energy a lot faster. I know it's so hard. I'm just preaching to the choir here. Things aren't what they seem, okay? We have optical illusions here, and then we have the grass isn't greener. I thought I was making the right choice, but I was wrong. Things are not that great over here. The grass isn't greener. Part of their lesson is choosing the karmic partner and realizing that their first impression or their first whatever, you know, they're not always right. This is about them letting go of their ego and realizing, you know what, maybe they did make a bad choice. Part of their karma is realizing maybe they didn't make that right choice here, okay? We have another thing about healing, spirit of the waters. You could be a water sign, or your person could be a water sign, okay? We have cleansing, healing, emotion. That's what I'm saying. So we have a lot of water here, a lot of cleansing. This could be a very deeply emotional time for a lot of people. And that's what I feel with this star too. She's in the water, okay? Maybe taking baths will really help, but crying, just letting it all out, even sweating, just letting it cleanse through your system. Doing meditations where you imagine water just flowing through you. Imagine this like beautiful iridescent water just cleansing and pulling out all the residual stuff that's been stuck there, all the wounds, all the pain, okay? Now is a really good time for cleansing. We have missing piece. You're the missing piece in my life. I do feel the masculines are starting to wake up to this. And we have two cards about I knew exactly what I was doing and it was my fault, but I blamed you. So the masculine's higher self is taking responsibility for what went down here, okay? We have spirit of possession and spirit of the ring. Contract, promises, commitment, succubus, incubus, sexual obsession, okay? Now, part of the karma could be releasing this toxic energy where it's just all based around sex. But this to me, I also see as like, you don't need a ring for this connection, okay? You guys are spiritually bound. It doesn't matter what happens. This connection doesn't need a 3D promise because there's a 5D promise here, okay? All these 3D like needs need to be release, because that's what separates you from people who are not awakened, is you knowing that what we're seeing in the 3D, it's all optical illusions. Even if you see someone getting married, that doesn't mean they belong this possession to each other. That just means that they may even just want to show the world that this is who their person is, but that doesn't mean that's who their soul really belongs to. You can't change what's spiritually contracted here, okay? And then we have transparency. I just want you to be honest. I want to be open and honest with, I want you to be open and honest with me. I want to be open and honest with you. I feel like as time goes on, things will become clearer and clearer. You know, the grass isn't greener. Things will start to just make sense. You'll start to understand. You'll start to be able to see through all the facades. You'll see clearly. That is like a conscious awakening here, okay? And like I said, with this Knight of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy, could also be Capricorn, Taurus. Things are moving along. They might feel like they're at a standstill because there's no communication. That's what this Eight of Wands reverse means. But that doesn't mean that things aren't happening behind the scenes, that things aren't moving along. So keep trusting, letting go of control, practicing gratitude. What are you grateful for? Repeating that throughout the day will raise your vibration, will raise the vibration of this connection. And also realizing that just because it looks on the surface that your masculine doesn't love you, their way of loving you is very different from anyone else in the world. This is a different kind of love, okay? This is a groovy kind of love. I would start to sing that song. Oh, and the last card that I didn't show is Four of Sorrow, Jaded. So we have all sorrow cards here. I don't consciously pick these cards. I shuffled. These are what came out. A lot of sorrow here. But I feel this is sort of like letting go of those like rigid edges and allowing yourself to just cleanse that, to wash away that jadedness, to take a break from, you know, that energy you've maybe been in of being angry, of being frustrated, of wanting to control. Because Four of Sorrow, oh, I was thinking Four of Swords, but still, this is Four of Cups, is you've been focusing on this negative thing for so long. It's time to open up your mind and to realize you're missing out on the whole scope and the whole point of this connection and the learning lesson of it. And your masculine could be torn, but it also could be mirroring you being torn. And I feel this missing you is a mutual energy. Of course, the counterparts are always missing each other, okay? But, all right, guys, that's my reading. I hope it resonated with you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.